Billie Green, and I started collecting dolls because of my granddaughter, London.
But what makes black dolls so important?
In the world today, the images of people of color, and that's what I collect, is dolls of color,
Yeah.
African American, Asian, Latino, and Native American.
Mm-hmm.
It's important because there aren't that many positive images for our kids to see. It's like language. I never talked the goo goo gaga to my children. I always spoke language to them. So they learn language very early. And it's the same thing with images in your home. If you're going to have images, then you should have positive images of your home. If you're African American, then you should have African American artwork in your house so your kids can see beautiful artwork. If you have children, you should give them African American dolls. They can be the Barbie dolls, they can be any doll, but they should have a positive image of themselves. And when they go out, they will always take that doll.
What's the importance of handmade dolls, things that are made by individuals rather than manufactured?
It's important because it lets you know that we are very creative and we can come up with all kinds of beautiful things. When you make dolls, you put love into it. It's different from a manufactured doll. It's like a doll that I made at one of the William Grant Still workshops. That doll is here at my office. And everyone want to know, who made the doll? I made the doll. And everyone says how beautiful that doll is. So it's important that we use our hands to create beautiful things.
Yeah, it's got love.
Yes.
Yeah. The other thing I want to ask you is the Shindonna dolls that are all around us. Can you tell me a bit about those dolls and why they're historically important?
The Shindonna company was very important. That came out of the first riot in the city of Los Angeles in 1965. And the riot was very damaging to our community. And it says, out of the ashes came a phoenix. And this was the phoenix that came out of those ashes. Companies came together, I think it was Mattel, a couple of banks, Bank of America, Security Pacific Bank, and another couple other companies came together, and they created Operation Bootstrap. Operation Bootstrap created the company called Shindonna, which was a toy company, and it was at the old tire company, Firestone Tire Company, on Gage in the city of Los Angeles.
How important is access to archives to you? I know we've had this discussion before where it's very important.
When we were doing the archives, and I told the audience that for me, it's not about donation, it's about education. And it is important for the kids to be able to see the dolls, touch the dolls, and really play with the dolls. They're made to play with so they can understand the dolls. When you have something that you can't touch, it's not, to me, it's not that important. But once you touch something, feel it, then it becomes important for you to save it. If you are not a part of it, and to me, when you lock something away, you're really not a part of that. It's just something you're viewing. But if you're a part of it, you can touch it, you can feel it, and understand it, and it becomes very important to you to be able to archive it and keep it.